Hello, my little sugar boogers. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here with a CC cleanup video. So it's not going to be shopping. We're not adding any new creations to our collection. However, we are doing a little bit of sweeping. So get your handy dandy broom out because we are about to clean Jen's CC closet. Alright, so before we go ahead and do that, I'm just going to give y'all a little heads up on the tools and things that you will need to do this to your own CC collection without having to wipe out your entire folder. I did actually do this video once and gave it a little bit of a test run and realized I did some things that weren't really, well, they just made it a lot harder than it needed to be. So the first thing is you're going to need one sim, and obviously when you do have CC and all of that jazz, you are going to get a ton of like random generated CC in like replacing some of the stuff that your sim's wearing. So just make sure that you go through all your everyday outfits and all that kind of stuff. Change her hair to a default hairstyle. It's something that, you know, the game, you know, it's in games, it's not CC or anything like that. It's not going to show up as a CC file when you go and clean out your CC. Does that make sense? Okay, and I'll show you what tool you'll need for that too as well. I've already done a video on it, but I'll just kind of like recap on it and how it's going to help you and all that jazz. So once you've got that done, you're just going to make sure she's not wearing any other type of extra, you know, CC items in the skin category or anything, because again, you could accidentally wipe some unwanted CC, or you could have accidentally wiped some CC that you actually wanted in your game. So what I like to do is just really briefly change her hair to a default, like I said, and then just go through each of the categories and put her in a pre-made styled look. That way it ensures that there's no CC just kind of lingering on her body or anything that I'm accidentally going to delete. So the first thing that I'm going to want to go through for me personally, and I'm not going to go through everything, just because there's just a ton of stuff that I'm going to want to remove, and once you have like a buildup as much of the stuff that I do, this is definitely going to be like removing it in sessions. And then that way you don't get overwhelmed and things don't get kind of confusing, because they can, and you could accidentally, again, delete something that you really wanted. So I'm going to go in and just put her in her her sleepwear, just so I can see kind of like what I'm going to want in terms of like skin stuff. So I'm just making sure everything is removed, that there's no skin details intact. And then I'm just going to go through some of my skins to see which ones I would like to keep and which ones are going to get the boot. So unfortunately, when it comes with skins, you're going to need more than one sim to be able to delete a skin, because they're not like freaking snakes. They can't like change their skin several times over. I only have one skin that I'm just really not loving ever. And it's a little unfortunate because I was hoping I would like it. But I'm not actually even seeing it here today, which is weird. I'm pretty positive though. I'm almost 100% positive it's this one, because I just feel like yeah, I feel like, well, first of all, there's not that much of a variety, but this isn't the skin, though. This is kind of weird. Isn't it this one? That one that I just felt like it was just not, wait, I have to remove this one, because you can layer them. Nope, this wasn't it either. Weird. Did I delete it? No. I think I made a mistake, you guys. For some reason, I actually cannot find the skin. Is it this? That is so weird. I'm actually really curious. This is just skin details, like for your face. This isn't like your actual body details, right? Am I like missing something here? I feel like I'm missing something here. Like I'm totally missing something here. Tattoos, like what? This is gonna take me a minute to like figure out my life, because I'm pretty freaking sure like there was a whole bunch of them and I didn't delete anything. That is so strange. Maybe I'm just not hitting it right. Like the thing. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna make me feel weird, because like I sworn I had it, and it's probably here. And like, because now, oh my god, she looks so pretty. Now because I'm like getting weird about it and I can't find it, it's gonna be even a bigger issue. I think it was this one, wasn't it? There was just something on here that was like gray, and it was just not my thing. I didn't like it, but it seems like it took care of itself. I don't know how, but it did. And it's not this one. And it wasn't this one, because this one's okay, but it like, I'm not really a fan of it either. So, all right, well, for now, okay, I'm going to actually get rid of this one here because this one is just, I don't feel like it. I like things with diversity and ones that I can use for different types of Sims. I just don't really like one that has to be for one specific, race or whatever the situation is. So, I'm going to go ahead and actually remove that one there because I have a bunch of other ones that I really like. And, we're going to go hop into the hair right now. And there was just one hair that I remember I did not want anymore, and it's this one. And there isn't any particular reason as to why I don't want this hairstyle. Specifically, it's more or less because it's just like there's like a 2-inch gap from the bang to the rest of the hair. It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to go back into skin details, and I noticed something changed. That is weird as all hell because there it is. I knew it. I was in... Oh, okay. So if you want to put a skin on your sim and you go to sleepwear or something else like that, it's going to kind of interfere with what you're going for. So make sure that when you're looking for your skin details and all that shiz, you're looking through the right area, because otherwise things like this could happen to you, and it's a little bit frustrating because you're wondering where did it go and where, like, what happened. So yeah, all right, let me go get her into something a little bit more revealing so that I can actually fully see what skin it is that I wanted to get rid of, because I don't like this one all that much, to be honest with you. But it's not like if I had to choose the number one skin that I would remove, because it's not the one that irked me the most. There was one that was just like, the facial features were gray, and it just didn't make any damn sense to me. Like, gray facial features, like, I don't get it. So let's go back into, I'm so sorry, go back into skin details, and I'm pretty positive it was this one. Wasn't it? Oh, gosh, she's wearing this, so I'm just gonna remove. Yeah, I think it was this one. I liked this one better, didn't I? Because, like, in some of the features, it looks good, and then other ones, it just doesn't. I don't know. I think both of these, I'm kind of like, not really into, but then, like, you get into see, now I'm, like, confused. Like, now I kind of like it. I kind of do like it. Ooh. Okay. Well, then I guess I'm going to stick to my original choice then and just get rid of this one. Okay, cool. Good to know. So let's go move into the hairs. I do have that hairstyle here, but I'm actually going to just dump that really quick and give her a classic, just like an everyday kind of hair. So I can just remove that one, and then I'm going to go and select it here so I can kind of keep things organized. I could go through eyebrows as well and use the same technique for any eyebrows that I'm just really not loving. There's this one here that kind of has like the cuts through it. That's okay. It's not like totally ill or anything like that. I don't necessarily dislike it or I'm absolutely in love with it. I feel like eyebrows are pretty damn subjective, and they could go with a lot of different looks and different people and things like that. So I don't really have a eyebrow that I don't like. So I'm going to keep those hairs. Like I said, it's just mostly this one. Was there another one that I just wasn't loving anymore? I do feel like, yes, there was. Okay, so let's just max out the everyday as much as we can, just to keep things a little more even. This one is another one I'm just not into. I don't know what it is about this hair. It's just not my thing, and I think that's okay to say that. I don't think that's mean or insulting in any way. It's just not my thing. I don't know what it is about that hair. I'm not loving it. I like the idea of it. I just don't like the part in the center. I feel like it should be like more like that. I don't know. That's just me. So let's just continue and see if there's anything else. This one's another one I don't use. I don't know what it is. Again, for some reason, it's not my thing, girl. That's all I have to say. This hairstyle I freaking love, but it's very subjective onto certain Sims and like things like that. So I think that's pretty much it for the hairs for now. Like I said, definitely something I could go through in the future and just like probably wipe out some more. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go to hats, and if there's any hats or anything that I'm not loving at the moment, I can remove those too, but I'm not seeing anything that I really don't want or that stands out to me. So let's just start from the top. I wish there was is there like a custom, I just like flat out, okay, that would be easier to kind of go through. And we can just kind of skim on through and see what we don't want. Some of these items I do like because they are good for layering and that kind of stuff, but others I'm just kind of like not into anymore. Like this kind of stuff, like this is good for layering, but I just wish there was a little dimension to it. I feel like it's very plastic and painted on, and that kind of just isn't really my thing, but I'm not going to get rid of it. And this is also for layering too, by the way, like the little Barbie doll boobs. Yeah, layering. I promise it's not like to, you know, add to some sick fantasy that I have about Sims. That's just kind of weird. But anyway, I like this one too, but I don't wear it like ever. So I'll probably get rid of that as well. So that's why it's really helpful just to go ahead and like expand your windows when it comes to using like, you know, different outfit templates. That way you can get the most out of your sim, I guess. And if you need to add more sims, obviously you can do that too. All right, so I got that one. This is another one that I'm just like, no thanks. And then I'm going to add in a fifth. And this is another one that I'm also like, no thanks. So now that I've maxed that out for our everyday, we can go into the bottoms. And I can check out some of the bottoms for our sims too. So that way we can just kind of, like I said, maximize here. There's not really a lot that I don't like in terms of the bottoms. Just a few little pieces that just don't look right to me. I'm pretty picky about that too. I would say like they have to kind of like have some sort of dimension. I don't like painted on clothing. I do download a lot of it because again, like some of the pictures, I feel like I'm being catfished because it's like it looks great and then you get it in game and it's like, no, put the brakes on because hunty, that is not what I downloaded, girl. So this pair of jeans here. Oh shoot, where did it go? Oh, damn. Oh, hot damn. This is my jam. Keep me partying till the a.m. Oh, it's a goose. I was wondering. I was like, damn. Frankie didn't like the way I sing. I knew that already, but like Frankie's the dog that just he likes to be a perrucho. Like he loves to piss me off like all the time. All the time. Like it just never fails. I'm not sure how I feel about these jeans either. They just look a little too for my taste. I'm not really a fan of those beasts. And I think this is really helpful. And yes, my voice cracked. Because you get to see some of the things that I'm loving and some of the things I'm just not. Or that I'm over and tired. And it also gives you really good gander inside of my CC. And that way you can see kind of what I like and just kind of overall what I've got. And these are another pair I'm just not into anymore. They're not, you know, and just because I'm removing them doesn't mean they're like crappy CC. It's just also could be like things I've just never really gotten into. And there's some pieces in my collection that I love and I'm just like ready to move on. Try new things, you know? Okay, these are another pair of pants that I'm not, they're too painted on for me. All right, so let me go down and see if there's anything else that I'm just not loving. These are good for layering, like big tops, that kind of thing. There was another pair of jeans that I was just ready to get rid of, and then these are another thing I just never got into, and I need the mesh for that. So what I'm going to do when I've run out of stuff here, I'm going to go to party, and I'm going to go to party. I'm going to exit out of that party filter because that's just going to only compromise what I can see, and I don't want that either. And then I'm just going to drag down really fast. And I think I did pick those already. Not sure, but I know these ones are for sure that I don't know. I just don't like it that much. Okay. So anything else that we have in here that I'm not a fan of? This is another mesh I really want to get a hold of. And I think it's just this one that was like, not so sold on. This top, I do like it. Like I'm not tired of it. And that's what you want to be very careful of is like this happening, like some stuff that you actually want. You don't want it to like get caught up in there. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that custom content filter and just put her into like something like that. Does that make sense? Actually, there was a top that I don't even use anymore. But I thought I went through everything. And that's the thing too, is sometimes you actually miss a couple things. So you got to really like get your eyeballs on, you know, like a hawk, you know, just really like scope it out, you know, get on in there. But, I feel like maybe we didn't even get this far because there's like this one, like, not thank you. No, thank you. There was a few. I wasn't done. Oh, I maxed out. That's why. Okay. That makes sense. I was like, pretty sure like this one, her tatas are hanging out sideways. Like, no thanks, you know, no thank you. I'm not into having my boobies just flapping to the side. I want them to be inside my shirt. Thank you. Okay. These are like two tops that I feel like the Springstons have like over abused and we're over it. There's also a whole bunch of other stuff down here. I'm sure that I like that top. That I'm probably not necessarily keen on, but again, not gonna front, not gonna worry about it. I think I've got a lot of good stuff, like a lot of stuff that I'm ready to just like recycle, essentially. Any other bottoms? No, that was pretty much it. Okay. Some full body stuff. Your girl is like swamped. This is where it's gonna take a whole nother like. I'll do this on my own. I'm not filming this again, but a whole nother like. Clean out for this because I really have just a bunch of stuff that I'm just not a fan of. And you can go into party stuff too, and filter it out and try your luck at that. Like this Chicago Bulls like swimming suit, I don't know, you guys. I was feeling Miley Cyrus like up and down for a hot minute, and I was like, yes, girl, yes. Not gonna lie, though, this reminds me of the Plastics. A little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Some of the stuff, it's like, it cracks me up. I'm like, what, why? Like, what, you know, like, what was I going for? But I like to try new things, and I love to, like, download CC and take a shot on it and just have fun with it. So, I think for now, I mean, there's, like, so many things I just don't want anymore. And, like, I guess we could go into athletic and kind of clean out just a little bit more. I got that one. That was another one I didn't really like. This one's okay. I don't know. I don't really know if I love it. This one, no. I was just, no, honey, no. And this one, too, because of, like, the flower. I don't know. I like the actual style of the dress. It's really pretty, but just wasn't a fan of that. And there was this one also that was just not my thing anymore. And then there was, what else? There was a couple other ones, but I feel like those are the more, I mean, I feel like I could probably use that. I almost got rid of that before, but I was like, could probably use it. Is there anything else that I just need to get out? This one, yeah, no, I don't like that. It just looks like she has a painted on, like, torso. All right, so last little bit here that I can find. Again, there's a ton. If I was here all day, if I had the time, we would go through everything, but we don't. So I have, like, all the, I mean, I cleaned out quite a freaking bit. We do also have this sleep section that we can go through if we really wanted to. And I think I'll do a little bit more with you guys. You know, and then I'll show you how to remove this stuff, because I think that's, like, the key part of this video. It can be done. I know so many people just get tired of, like, older stuff, and they, like, clean sweep the damn thing. And I think that is really helpful and cool, but at the same time, like, it creates a buildup, and you don't want to lose, like, all the stuff that you like, you know? I feel like that could get a little crazy and redundant, like, just re-adding and deleting now. So for now, this is just a little cleanse, and the more you do this, the more frequently you do this, the less, like, kind of contaminated stuff you'll have in your collection. But again, like, I don't get rid of everything, you know? I feel like if there's stuff I'll use again, then, you know, I'll leave it or whatever. But I'm definitely that kind of person that, like, I just want to, like, start over brand new, fresh, that kind of thing. Does that make sense? So I have a lot of stuff here that I'm really just kind of over. So I think that's about it. I could go through shoes. I could go through accessories. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff there as well. But for right now, I think this is a pretty good chunk of change, and I don't want to overboard myself. So I'm going to actually save her as, like, not bad CC. Well, I could do, like, unwanted. Well, let's just do unwanted CC, so that when you go and you look through your tray, you'll be able to obviously find it. No duh, she's modded. Wow. Okay, so one of the other things that I'm going to go do is I'm just going to remove, or I can create another sim, right? Like, if I was just, yeah, I'm going to create another sim. I'm going to go ahead and just remove, whatever her name was, Kennedy. And I'm going to create another one, but you have to do the same thing. It's kind of annoying. You have to make sure she's completely, like, CC free and all that kind of stuff. And the way, again, I'll show you guys how to do that. You got to be careful, because I don't think the traits are going to do anything to you. I don't think they're going to show up or anything quite like that. So what I got to do is just, I hate doing this part, but, like, it helps, you know, it really does. Like, this is just, it gets the job done quick. And the only thing I have to worry about now is, like, any skin details that I may have wanted, you know, getting accidentally swiped. But I'm going to put her in a Maxis made hair, or just, like, no, a Maxis, like an EA hair. Just hopefully across the board so that I don't have any of those issues. And I just want to make sure all of her face details are cleaned up so we don't have any of that. Okay. All right. So I think she's pretty much good. And the only thing, and I'm not, like, deleting anything from her anyway, but, like, I personally am just double checking and making sure all my bases are covered. But all I really needed from her is I need to get this mesh, this Pixel Box mesh. And then there was another one that I really loved. It's this dress here. So now that I have Brooke Bra as well, all ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and save her too. I only have 2 meshes. Believe it or not, I only have 2. That's so amazing. we're going to go mesh needed. And then it'll be easier to go ahead and track her and find all that stuff out for you, or find out what you need to delete and add. So you have 2 different save files, and it'll be so much easier to like navigate and all that jazz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys into my desktop, and I'm going to show you the program that you're going to need. I'm going to show you how we're going to go ahead and remove it and all of that stuff. So I will. Okay, so the program I've been mentioning over and over to help manage your unwanted CC and find meshes that you may need for an item, or being able to just change your gallery picture when you upload a sim. There's just so many things that you can do with this program, and it's called the Sims 4 Trait Importer. And if you would like a more in-depth review and kind of like an overall breakdown of how to use this program, I actually have a video that I filmed specifically for it, and it is called Sims 4 Trait Importer, change default gallery photos, manage CC, export custom creations. It's just a really good program to have. I think it's a staple, and this is exactly what you're going to need to help aid you in the CC removal process. Okay, so here we are with the Sims 4 Trait Importer. I have version 1.3.4, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so here are the 2 files that we created in-game. As you can see, the unwanted CC and then the mesh needed. So what you're going to do is very simple. You're going to go into files, you're going to go into CC, and you're going to see all of the stuff that we went ahead and no longer needed. So what you're going to do is you're going to be able to show containing folder, and it is going to literally take you right to that item specifically, and you're just going to be able to go ahead and boop, very simple. So you're going to do that for every, I know this is like tedious, but you're going to do that for every single file that you have in here, and just remove every single freaking one, just like that. I think it's really easy though, personally, just to do this and then just boop. It's really simple. I mean, it's just kind of tedious, but it definitely helps, right? I mean, it's pretty easy, pretty simple, and that way you can clean out what you don't want. You don't have to sit there and find the freaking file for 500. It works. It works. Like, if this is the easiest way to handle it, I'll handle it. So as you can see, it looks like there's a bra swimwear thing that got caught up in there, which can happen if for whatever reason you're not careful. That's kind of weird that that happened. But you just need to like be really careful. And if you do notice something's missing, you probably, chances of you like really caring, if it's something serious, are probably slim to none. And if you really care that much, I'm sure you can refind it, you know? But the skater skirt and the black and gold Nastasia skirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy the name here. And I'm just going to go onto the Sims 4 downloads, and I'm going to go and just paste and search in my little window thing, my Google thing. And I'm going to go to images because I think that'll be a little bit easier. And then there you go, the skater skirt. So hopefully I'll be able to find it going through here. Okay, so yeah, it requires the mesh. So this is where the mesh is. And I would just obviously download that, put it in my game, and then my skater skirt will be fully functioning. Yay! Pixelbox, by the way, is where I get a lot of my stuff. More of like Maxis, kind of like Maxis matched kind of content. I don't know. It's a really good site. I like it. Check it out. Whatever. Shameless promo, right? It's actually shameless self promo, but you know, whatever. I love promoting people, so it's fine. Go for it. The next thing we've got here is this one. So we're gonna copy the path from that bad boy, and we're gonna do the exact same thing, and we're just gonna go ahead and boop. All right, very easy. Now, of course, oh well, obviously that's a little much, but yeah, I don't think that my folder would be on the internet, but we never know. We never know. Let me just try to delete all that extra BS and try that again. Now, again, that may not work. See, like Anastasia skirt, black gold, like you might have a problem here. You might have a problem here. So we're gonna go and kind of cut out all the BS and see if this helps, you know, make it more of like an actual legitimate entry and prey on everything that we love. That worked. Yes! Oh, yay! Your girl found it. Your girl found it. I said boom, shakalaka, boom. But really, though, like, I'm excited. You want to know how long it's taken me to find this? Your girl is taking it months, boo-boo. Like, I literally looked at that dress. I'm like, God, I love this shirt. And I put the shirt with jeans. Like, I love the top. Like, I love the top. And I just always felt like I needed to come back and get that mesh. And finally, today's the damn day. Of course, though, this website is taking 5.5 years to go ahead and load. So I'll have to, like, come back to this, so it seems, which is unfortunate. I've waited like how many years, and then now all of a sudden it's causing a problem. Yay! I do believe that this is probably on the Sims 4 gallery, the Sims 4 resource. That's just my 2 cents, but I would be able to find it and add it to game. It's really not that serious. So I think that's pretty much all that you really need to do to remove some unwanted CC, and that's all I need to do to remove mine and find a couple missing meshes along the way. I hope this video was somewhat helpful to you, and if it was, please don't forget to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Next video coming up on Saturday, today obviously, is going to be Get Together. So I will be filming that right after this, which I'm really excited to do, and I'll also be doing more CC shopping this weekend, hopefully. I've got a build that I'm working on, a pretty big one. So I'm trying to kind of be able to do that this weekend as well, so I can post it hopefully tomorrow. I don't know. I got a lot going on, man. The pressure, I can't handle it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. And don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. I said that already? Yep. And I'll see you all on the flip side.